Hi everyone, it's Kate and I'm excited to be back with you this week with another scrapbook layout process video. I am up on the Hipkit YouTube channel this week with a Cut File Tuesday layout. This particular prompt is to do a dimensional layout using the negative space of a cut file. So you are really spoilt for choice with the December 2020 cut files up on the Hipkit blog, and I did spend some time deciding which one I was going to use for this layout. I decided to go with this one. I think it's a Geo Snowflake, and what I've decided to do is do a two-part approach to it. So what I'm doing in my Silhouette software, I've just put a cut line through 2/3 of the way through the cut file, and I'm going to cut out two sections. So one, the section that you can see there, then I've resized it so that it's a little bit smaller on the right hand side, and I've cut those out of the same piece of white cardstock. Then what I've done is I've cut the exact same shapes again, but out of a paper which you can see, you can just see the corner of it on the right hand side, which is a gorgeous paper. Again, the December 2020 kits are full of Hipkit exclusives this month, which is absolutely, they're all really stunning. Particularly that is my favourite paper. It's called the Northern Lights, and you can't see it because it's slightly out of shot, but it's like a faded paper and it fades beautifully from, you can just see the corner of it there, from a gorgeous blue to like an aqua blue and then into a pink. So I'm going to use that for half of the shape, well, for the majority of the shapes, and then for a few key points within the cut file, I've just gone in with a pencil and just outlined the few that I want. I'm actually going to back the part of the cut file with just some silver sequins, which I've done on a layout before, and it's really nice technique. Don't get me wrong, it's very fiddly, and I was very grateful to not have my acrylic nails on in this video because it did take me quite some time, but trust me, the effect is definitely worth it if you put the effort in to begin with. So the sequins, like I said, they're just plain silver sequins, and so I've just gone in and I'm just following the outline and just fitting them in as best as I can. Some of them I've cut them in half just so they fit the shape nicely, and you wouldn't believe how many I lost from on the underside of my desk because they're just ping off, but they're quite easy to cut through with these scissors, and I've just done that. So I'm just going to spend some time doing the sequins first, and then what I will do is go and match up the rest of the shapes with those gorgeous pattern papers on the right. And just to make them stand up, what I'm going to do is just, I never buy sticky back foam. I'll just cut it out myself and I'll glue each side of it and then just stick them on. But you'll see what I mean in a minute. So I finally finished sticking all that down, and I am so pleased with how it turned out. Had an image in my head, as you always do when you sort of going with these things, and as always it never turns out quite how it does in your head, and sometimes that's a good thing and sometimes it really is a terrible thing. In this case it was a really good thing, and it turned out a lot better than I thought it would. It did take me about 3/4 of an hour, and I did have a stiff neck afterwards, but as you can see from the background, it's stunning. It's definitely worth doing it as a technique just to have a go. It also means that the rest of the layout usually comes together really quickly when you've backed a cut file like that, and it doesn't need many more embellishments. So all I've done is I've took the picture that I wanted to use, I've backed that because I loved the pink at the bottom. But as you can see, there wasn't too much of the pink, and I wanted to bring that back into the layout in other areas. So I used that to back the photo. I'd got some other leaves that I'd cut out from some of the other cut files that are also from the Hipkit blog for another project that I had left over. Again, a really nice pink one that ties in really nicely, and a white one. So I've just pulled those in, and I'm just going to have a look through. Again, they're all Hipkit exclusive ephemera packs. The collection's called Keeping Cozy. So I'm looking through some paper die cuts there. There's chipboard stickers as well, chipboard frames, and there's a cute little snowflake there. The title is also another Hipkit exclusive. There's a common theme here, but I absolutely love getting the Hipkit exclusives. It means that nobody else has got these products, and they really are so pretty. I've loved every single one that I've had so far. So as always, I'm just playing around with the placement just to make sure that I like everything before I commit and stick everything down. The title I go for is I use those stickers that you can see on the left-hand side there, the Hipkit exclusive ones. They also come with some gorgeous silver hearts on the sheet as well, which match the title perfectly, so I dot some of those around. I do my journaling in a Unipin pen in 0.8, I think I used, and then I just finish off with the date stamp. So thanks ever so much for watching, guys. I really appreciate your support. I'd love to hear in the comments below what your favourite cut file technique is, because I'm all for trying different techniques. This is definitely one of my favourites at the moment, so let me know which ones you have tried. And I would really appreciate if you could subscribe to my channel if you aren't already, and I will speak to you guys soon. Thanks, bye.